What's up, everyone? It's DV, and I'm in one of my friend's games. It's called Block Tycoon. Some of you have probably heard of it before. It is super cool. If you like factories and islands, and you like islands in general, this game is definitely for you to check out. Like, I love islands. I still play islands. I still have a channel for islands. If you don't know that, I still post islands videos. In fact, I just posted a great potato war for islands. So yeah, I'm super active with islands still. In fact, I'm rebuilding my island. You believe it or not, my castle that you saw is gone. Like, it's almost all gone. Man, it's insane. So I'm still working on it, but today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing this game called Block Tycoon. I've played it a ton, but I'm just going to start off like fresh. It is Minecraft inspired, by the way, so if you like Minecrafty games, I do too. So right here, boom, and you can see there's this cobblestone. What you want to do with this cobblestone, it's kind of like factory simulator, or even just islands in general, is you want to sell it. So how you do that is you can see this little green thing. This is a selling platform, and islands eventually added something like this, if you recall, but not many people use it because it taxes you. I don't think they should tax you. How it works is you got this little lever. This is to toggle it on and off. This basically, it's kind of like redstone. So this right here is a timer. So every time it spins, so you see if I enable this again, each time it spins, it hits that little line right there. It actually triggers this thing. And what it's doing is it's causing the connected block here, the pickaxe block, to break the cobblestone. And then because if you're familiar with Minecraft, you know that water and lava will create cobblestone depending on how you place it. And then these are just little movers. These are like conveyors. It's just their version of conveyors. I could remove this too. It doesn't really need this. But I've made a ton of like cool builds for this. There's, you know, I just have so much fun making like builds, cobblestone generator builds. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this money that we're making now and we're going to continue to expand this. There are some really good videos, tutorial videos out there. In fact, it's been a while. I should probably watch one of my originals because I made a really cool build. It was making a ton of money. So if you go over here to the little shop, you get all these parts. Dude, look at how many things they have in here. Oh my gosh, they got like vacuums now. This could be pretty overwhelming in my opinion. They got like laser turrets and stuff. That's crazy. Drills. The nice thing is if you want to just like buy a pre-made, you can with the money that you have. And typically speaking, they're like cheaper because if you think about the components that are in here, like a lava bucket and a water bucket are kind of pricey. And then you add like this little pickaxe thing, timer, the conveyor, like all that kind of stuff adds up. So I usually just buy a bunch of these and then edit them. So we might do that in a second. And then the next piece, so let me show you a little bit how this game works here. So if you want to like see the different types of objects that you can get or make, what you can do is you can click through here and it tells you like the recipes of what you can get. So like if you want to know, okay, what is a cobblestone upgrade? Because that's the next thing, right? You want to upgrade your cobblestone to something better so you can make more money. So if I upgrade my cobblestone to stone, I make $4 per cell. If I upgrade my stone to basalt, then I make $6 per cell and so on. So you can see like the progression here. There's multiple routes you can take. Like if I want to make sand, you know, I have to figure out like, okay, what does sand make? And I think it's, you know, there's one of these makes sand right here. So cobblestone to sand. So you can get a block grinder, it'll turn to sand and things like that. If I recall, like marble was the way to go with this unless they changed anything. So I think we're just going to stick with that. So how we need to do this is we need to go and take cobblestone. We're going to make stone and so on all the way up to marble. In order to be able to make marble, we need the compactor. So we're going to need furnace to stone. So we're going to do a double furnace, right? So it's going to go stone and then stone's going to go to basalt and then compactor. If I've lost you, don't worry. I'm going to slow down. All right. So let's go ahead and take furnace for now, just because it's gonna double our money, right? And then let's take a second furnace. Oh, by the way, the green basically means where it enters, and then red is the output. So some of these you could double stack like that, and it'll pop out like that. So now we're making $6 a pop. So what's happening is it goes in here, and it makes stone, right? I'll show you. So it's going through the furnace, so the cobblestone is getting burned into stone. And then after that, I do it again. It's R to rotate, by the way. I think they have some like buttons on mobile. And then from there, it's making basalt. Okay, so follow along. You want 2 furnaces after this. Now, the next thing we see how slow this is. It's real slow. So what we want to do is we want to set up a pulse instead of this. And what we're going to do is we need to buy some wires. We have 590, so we're good there. We're just going to buy a bunch of them. We'll buy like 10 of these. So why not? And then we need an observer, which is, where's it at? Do we have search in here? Oh, they added search. That's cool. Yeah, we needed that a long time ago. We'll buy a couple because we're going to need more later. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this part out, just this part around. gonna make us float everywhere. It's gonna go all the way around. Boom. So we got a little U-turn here. We're gonna take this block out, and then we're gonna put an observer there. See how it's green right here? That's the window. That's the observer. So the big thing right here that's facing me is the observer. So you want to make sure that's like facing. You want to face that with the block there. See how it's big now? So now it is observing the change here. So if we start it up. Boom. Now it is starting. You'll see how much faster it is. It's way faster, right? Instead of the little timer, night and day faster. You can get rid of these if you want to. Just extra blocks. We're making money now. We're making 400. If we want to expand on this, we need a compactor to make that marble, right? So if you look, basalt turns into marble. And then we should just kind of figure out, like, do the plan. We should figure out, okay, after marble, I believe it was slab. So we would take marble to make either stairs. Yeah, so we go stairs to slab maker, turns it into 23 times 2. So you're actually, it's confusing because it looks like it goes down. It looks like it went from 31 to 23, but it actually went up. It's 46. So we should probably do that. This one, if we take marble brick stairs, it's 46 times 2. That's like 92, right? That's actually a pretty good one. Okay, so it's the brick maker. So in order to be able to make the brick maker, we do need to get the compactor, and then, yeah, okay. So we're gonna buy the compactor next. Oh, it's 2,000, so we need to grind a little bit. So I guess while we're waiting, what we could do, we could speed this up by buying a secondary and just making a second farm. So why don't we do that while we're waiting? Because it's not very costly. It's only $100. So let's buy that. Why don't we just put it next to it for now? All right, here we go. Let's put the wires down. So this game, if you remember the old game that's kind of like Islands called Stranded, this is by the same developer. So you remember Jesse TC, his development team partner, Alonifer? Yeah, this is his game. He's a really cool dude. Flip that around. There we go. Let's go and break this. Boom. Start it up. So now what we could do is we could choose to make its own furnaces, or we could send it over here. If we do our own furnaces, that's all good and stuff, but we still need to send it over here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn this. We're going to pick that up. We're going to turn it this way. And then I'm going to buy some more conveyors. Let's buy like 10 of them. And let's send these this way like that. So it's nice because they optimize by doing this whole grouping thing, so it doesn't lag that bad. How does this go over here? All right, so if we want to actually like drop all of them, you can just hold down Q for a bit. Just do that, and then it'll drop it. Also, if you want to move stuff, you know, in between, instead of clicking and then dragging, you can do shift click to bring them, you know, instead of doing this, it's shift click. So you can see it's going pretty fast, but look, it's stacking up too much. 33, it's going up in numbers, isn't it? Yeah, so it's going up too much. So you can buy a bunch of these. And instead of like this, what you do is you put it right here, right? And then you put another one right here and here. And it seems weird that I did that, but watch this. Boom. Boom. Let's buy some more. We're going to buy 4 more. What we do is we put these here. And when things back up, it goes to the next one until it finds one that's working. Now, if we don't want to keep going with that, you can just do this to end it so that it waits for the last one. Instead of doing this, though, I did find a better way to do this. That's the better way. Because it checks for both and it uses whichever one's first. See how it's like in the middle? It checks for either of them, and whichever one's available first, it'll go into. So, and then we could just do this. Switch that and put the seller right in the middle. All right, so we got 3,300. That means we can upgrade. We need to buy a compactor. We need 2 of them too, but we'll just buy 1 for now. This is where it gets tricky because we only have 1. So what we do is we need to get some more diagonals because we're going to merge 2 of them. Dude, I love this game. I forgot how much I love this game. It's so fun. So this one, and then we need a straightaway like that. And what that does is it gives us this. And now it comes out right here. We'll put the cell pad there. So what I need to do, I'll just move these here and prep for that. And then I'll buy another one now. Let's get a compactor. You see how it just kind of progresses, so you can kind of keep up with it as you're making money. You just make more. So this should start going through there. Now we don't really have a clog. Look, I mean, it's still catching up. That means we need a 3rd one as soon as we can get one. Yeah, we could buy another one already. Dude, we're making bank. Now, I do have a bit of a, I think as part of this, I have a bonus because, yeah, see, I'm pretty sure I get a bonus for all this for rebirthing. I could switch it to just dedicate, though. I don't think I need to do it that way anymore because we have 1 dedicated for each one. All right, so we're at 2,000 now. Now we can go buy some more stuff. Okay, so we got compactor. Now we need to make a brick maker, which is going to take our marble block and make it into marble bricks. So let's get 3 of those if we can afford it. Yeah, we can. We're gonna buy 3 brick makers. We're gonna take these out. We shouldn't have to put a gap on this one. And in fact, I don't think we even need to do a gap on this one either. So let's go ahead and just connect them. I don't really like doing this sometimes because sometimes it gets clogged in there and it starts getting weird. They may have optimized a little bit too. It's been a while since I played the game. So compactors and then our brick makers. There we go. It's making bricks. So now let's go and sell. Let's just assume we're going to be needing to do that soon. So let's just do that. Let's go and make a stair maker. So we'll get 3 of those. And we're going to get 3 slab makers as soon as we can afford it. All right. So let's go ahead and knock these out. See how easy it is to make money though. You constantly getting stuff to do. You don't have to like sit here the entire night waiting for stuff to make money. And then the slabs after that. I need one more slab maker. Slab maker right there. Boom. Okay. We just have to put these down. There we go. So we got, we're making money. Making 92 a pop right now. Granted, like I said, oh, you know what? After a while, by the way, after you reach a certain amount of money, they start giving you stuff. So they gave me a second sell platform, which is nice. So like if I just wanted to do this, oops, not like that. But you know, if I wanted to do this, I could. But usually what happens is I'll use this for a secondary farm or a different location. So things are a little faster. Can we afford a different farm yet? So wheat farm is 1 million. Tree farm is 10,000. I gotta say cobblestone was faster. I wouldn't even worry about trees right now. It's kind of slow. So after slabs, I think we're good with slabs for a bit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna expand on this. I think what I'll do is I'll add another farm here, and then I'll add maybe a couple more farms on this side, and then I'll start stacking them, and then this is gonna get to become like a shared kind of setup. So I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. So let's get a bunch of cobblestone makers here. 6, boom. Okay, we got 24,000 already. That's crazy. All right, we just need to make sure this is the correct direction. I kind of did the wrong direction on this, unfortunately, but that's fine. Like, usually I go this way because it's cheap up here. It's more expensive if I kept going down that way. That's okay. We won't be using cobblestones that long. And these are all the old ones, so we're going to have to get wires. So let's go and break this up. We'll buy 50. Okay, man, I got like 100,000. That's cool. So we're going to bring this all the way over to about right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something slightly different. This is a better idea. So the thing I'm about to do, don't do if you have a really big farm, because you're going to see this item limit. You're going to start reaching that to the red, so you don't want to do that. But I'm not going to have a huge farm, so this should work just fine. Because I'm going to switch to wheat as soon as we get 1 million, because wheat is awesome. By the way, there is a block that does immediate transport. Let me show you that. It's pretty cool. It's an item filter. Let me see if we have it in here. It might be too expensive for me. Yeah, it's called a filter block. See this right here, how it takes so long for these to travel? You can put filter pipes here and it's immediate travel. It saves so much time. You have 0 despawn. I forgot about that. I just remembered it. So we're going to go this way with this. We're going to buy a bunch of furnaces. I think the slab and stair makers, I can't remember. We're going to find out shortly here. But I don't think you need that many. And then we're going to go this way with it. Rotate it with the last one. The last one, you should just point back inwards so that I can decide between these. It stays in the middle. So this one's going to be another furnace. You don't really need this, but I'm just going to do it anyway. It's easier for you to visualize what's going on. This one's going to go back this way for the compactor. So let's go grab the compactor out. There it is. But what we could do is we could just continue to expand down this way. That's why I zigzag it. This one is coming out as these. So now we need to get the stair maker. Oh no, we need the brick maker, the stair maker, and then the slab maker. So it'll be like this, that. I don't think we even need this many. Well, we do for the brick maker. I don't think we need this many for the stairs and slabs. Let's just do half. And I think they're instantaneous, so we're going to link them together. And then this comes here, and these are going to go this way. Boom. Now we're making money again. Okay. So you need a full surface area to be able to place another cobblestone generator. So just cover it up. There we go. Okay, so now what we could do is we could just pull this out. Even before we optimize, just pull these out. It just needs it when you first place it. Plus you get free conveyors. Yeah, like many other games, this is very time consuming. It's fun though. Like you can find yourself playing this game for hours. I'm coming up on an hour on this game already. We're just going to do these real quick. Those look good. We'll get an observer in that. Now I'm hearing like laser builds are really good. I kind of just skimmed this whole laser thing. And apparently lasers are really fast with this. But I don't really want to do that because then we're going to have to do this whole process here and it's going to be too much. And we don't really need to stick with cobblestone. But yeah, I hear it's really, really good. Let's see. I can almost afford the next pickaxe. Let's save. I think it's the diamond pickaxe. So let's save for that. Let's go and drop this off first. All right. We could actually also afford these. At least the front row. I think they're 9,000 each. So we have more space now. I had some other kind of tower builds. I just don't remember how they worked. It's been a long time since I've made them. Yeah, we shouldn't really have any like despawns. We're kind of hitting that red a little bit, and it's purely because of how I have this set up right now. See how all these blocks are kind of traveling for so long? We still have a little bit of a leak here. It's not too bad. Oh, they have a ribby pickaxe. That's new. Now, I mean, at this rate, so considering how many of these we have, at this rate, we could have just put dedicateds. I would have to like split it. And I have done that where I give it like, I think I usually just set up 3 for each of these. That's another way of doing it. But I think this looks cooler. Now that I've got a little bit of refresher though, let's go ahead and, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this. I want to show you some of my other builds that I've done. Let me show you the second one. So right here is my second one. I had a little entrance here because people were trolling me all the time. I can't remember. I guess I made a big wall. You can see I've got 204 million cash here. And then I think I just kind of rebirthed after that. So I got this whole like setup here. It drops down. Looks like a compost. Let me show you the next build. So after that, we went to number 3. So here's my third build. This is when I started getting, yeah, I got a little bit more clever. So we had a cobblestone farm here. This was just because I was kind of lazy. So like after you start like rebirthing, you don't need a whole lot. But you see I just did this. And then I traveled it back this way. And it went through here. And it just had a singular for each one. And then it went into a chest. And I think I did that so that I wouldn't have any... see how my item limit? I think it's for the item limit. So I wouldn't have stuff like sitting there. And then I went towards doing the mushroom farm, which is pretty OP. See, I got 1 billion. And then I also had this one, which was a pretty nice farm. It's very, if you're familiar with like the islands builds, it's very much an islands build. And then I got this thing, which is doing I forgot what that is. That's a soil infuser. Then next up, we get a really cool mushroom farm. I'll show you this one. Yeah, things start getting crazy over here. We had a tree farm. You can see there's like the whole auto tree cutters there. These are honestly better than islands tree cutters. I don't know how they are, but they are. And then over here is a wheat farm. Here's my 2-stack mushroom farm. So this counts just a little bit more. Big C, like they get cut and then they drop down. And if you come down here, you'll see this whole like filtration system. It sorts all the different colors of mushrooms. Pretty crazy, right? And then number 5, I think this was aquamarine. I've got pineapples up there. I've got this whole tree farm. Oh, this was a new design that I worked on. So look, it drops down and then I have conveyors. I forgot about this one. This one was fun to build. So I made this whole farm down here. Then it drops down and sorts and then it pushes everything into this. That was nice. Got 19 bill on this one. I think similar design to the others. No, I think it's just a basic one. And then up here, is this my aquamarine? I think it's my, yeah, this is my aquamarine, dude. Look at these. I made a video on this on my second channel, by the way. If you want to watch my Block Tycoon videos, you'll know more than I do because it's been a long time. I got to rewatch them. Yeah, I'm making a lot of money on here. Look at that. 16 mil a second. So this is number 5. So number 6. Oh, this is just a big mushroom farm. Yeah, look at the mushrooms. Not making as much on this one. I think I just went straight to, I think I was just grinding lives. I wasn't even caring about my builds as much. Oh, look at, I've got a different farm set up here too. That's cool. So this is build number 7. I think I was trolling people. Oh, this is my aquamarine. I think it's an aquamarine one. I got 44 billion on this thing though. I must have a really nice farm. I think this might be a mega compactor. Yeah, these are compressed marble. We got some fast upwards, fast diagonals. We got fast conveyors. These kind of farms are weird though because see how like the back of these, the window for entry is right there. It's real weird. Here's another mushroom farm, real basic. It was pretty fast. This was another mushroom farm. So yeah, I'm going to make a series of this. I'll continue on profile number 10 if you want to see some cool builds in this game. Let me know in the comments below. I still have to try all the new stuff in this game. Look, they got all this new stuff. Like I haven't done an apple farm yet. I haven't done a red berry farm. I haven't done this baobab tree farm. I haven't done any of these like iron refiners, crystal compactors. But I figure, you know, if I do a new series on this channel, like maybe a couple of videos per week on this game, definitely like you could follow along and kind of try to keep up with me. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next vid. Peace.